Hello, hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is your weekly reading for May 26th through June 1st, or whenever you come across this message, it's meant for you. I'm going to pull a theme for a general reading, then a theme for your finances and romance. We'll pull 3 cards and clarify each for each sector. So I've already shuffled these. Let's get started. So, in general, it's coming through 33, joyful muse and inspiration. So, generally speaking, that is a really good card coming through, saying that you're going to have some pizzazz, I was going to say some energy. Let's see. Yeah, Page of Wands, looking for adventure, right? Getting curious about things and planning something. You know, you could be planning a little getaway or planning some type of little adventure for yourself. Yeah, because the inspiration, you might even go somewhere and be inspired by something that you see. 6 of Pentacles, someone might be taking you somewhere, as a matter of fact, because 6 of Pentacles is about charitable giving, right? So you could be the recipient, or you yourself could be giving of a gift to someone financially, right? Maybe you're taking someone away, vice versa. That is really coming through, though, this energy of like a little getaway. That's exactly what I heard, a little getaway. 10 of Cups, it could be with your family, right? Spending time with your loved ones. So we're going to clarify and see what that looks like. But the 10 of Cups is a really good card. That's your card of like family, fulfillment, joy, happiness, right? Like your love cup is full is how it's coming through. Yeah, and that's looking pretty good. Let me see. Tell me more about Aries this week, please. So I've got Justice card with the Page of Wands. You could be dealing with the Libra, but let me just look a little bit further here. I just want to clarify the other 2 so I can get a better picture. I see the 9 of Swords, clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. And the Empress card with the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Some of you could be expanding your family, so that's just on the side note there. You could be getting news of a pregnancy this week, so comment below if that happens. I would be very interested in seeing that. But a lot of times when I predict a pregnancy, that stuff happens. So if you're not looking for it, be mindful, because I got to be honest with you. I see here this 9 of Swords, right? Which is like that anxiety, staying up. This could be that period where you're wondering if you are pregnant or not. I've got to tell you, that's really coming through. The other thing that I'm seeing here is potential for a settlement to come to a close, and that's come up for most of the signs this week. So that would be interesting, because this is getting the beneficiary of, being the beneficiary of money. And this came through with the Justice card, and this is also something that's been on your mind. So we'll see how that plays out for you with the 10 of Cups and the Empress card. I mean, like I said, I feel like your family could be expanding in some way, shape, or form. And the Empress is a very healing energy, very transformative. This could also be like your mom coming through, or someone who is older and wiser, right? Someone in your family like that. Hey, this is really specific, Aries, so this isn't going to be for everybody, but I just literally heard like an inheritance is what you've been waiting for. So first, if that's for you, condolences on the passing, because it does appear to be more on the mother's side, or someone who fits the matriarch of your family. So that's, again, super specific, but that's how it's coming through. So let's go ahead and check and see what's happening in terms of your finances. I've got the Hollowed Bone Teachability, number 28, which that's really fascinating. You guys could be taking a new course of study, learning something, right? Maybe having to take some classes for your career or job change. I actually just heard like getting your certifications in order. I've got Three of Swords coming through, so heartache. For what it's worth, I actually heard that somebody did not get the promotion that they were hoping for. So, and I think that we're going to clarify that, but I think the reason, this is so specific, the reason why that didn't come through is because there's actually a better opportunity ahead for you. I've got the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Wow. Okay, so these two kings coming in for you. It could represent two different people. It could represent yourself and potentially financially. This could be your partner if you're with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be that because there's something here. We've got these two energies that are opposing potentially. You've got one that's all desire and one that's all heart, right? But both people are very focused on their vision, their longevity, their abundance, their money, their wealth. And then we've got the Three of Swords here about like healing through a difficult time. So you could be coming out of a difficult situation in terms of your finances are concerned. Interesting. I just saw the Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Remember how I said you might be learning something new for your work, whatever that is? This is that. This is studying, learning something. And then this here is the Six of Pentacles, which shows up the second time for you. And I think there was some disappointment here on the job front in the recent past, but I strongly feel like that's because there's a better path ahead for you coming through within the next couple of weeks, to be honest. Yeah, because here's the end of that cycle. Here's the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is clarifying the Three of Swords. So this, whatever happened here in your finances, maybe somebody was, oh, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. This is for somebody out there. I was talking earlier about this potentially being an inheritance or some kind of settlement, some type of money there. And maybe if the finances came as a result of someone's passing, clearly that is heartbreak. And this is the end of that cycle. No more waiting around for this to come to you. So that's not going to apply to everybody. Clearly, it's a general message, but that is something for someone out there watching this because it's coming through so specifically. One moment. I feel like there was a lot of issues around this money as well. All right, Aries, let's keep going. Yeah. All right, so with the King of Wands, I've got the Six of Cups, and then I've got the King of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So this is about having to draw some lines in the sand and fighting for what you want when it comes to your finances. And I do see here this energy of, like I said, someone wanting to help you out, someone coming through with opportunity because we've got the Six of Cups. And also Six of Cups signifies things coming full circle. So like I said, if you did not get that job you wanted, if you got passed over for a promotion, things come full circle with this King of Wands here. And the King of Wands gets their way, right? You know how the Queen of Wands is very magnetic? So is the King of Wands. And this is a visionary and they are very strong-minded and strong-willed. And that type of, I just heard pizzazz, right? That type of pizzazz that you have, that type of go-getting attitude, right? I mean, you're an Aries. You're an Aries. So that stick-to-itiveness, that desire for more is exactly what keeps you going this week. And because you are so determined, Aries, people just want to come out of the woodwork to assist you. And you might not feel that right away because you're in your feelings getting through this heartbreak, whatever this was. Like I said, either it's because you've lost someone and now you are, getting the settlement, having to relive that life again or that memory. It's coming through so strongly. So please comment below so I can know that I'm not, just making things up because that's really an energy here. And then I feel like, you are a little bit more guarded, perhaps. I feel like somebody here is feeling really backstabbed at work. Like you went for something and then, you didn't get it. And now you're more guarded about sharing like your news with other people. I don't know. It was like some kind of office gossip. Take it for what it's worth. All right. So again, with the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands here, maybe just not wearing your emotions on your sleeve this week, being mindful of how you react in a situation, especially if it comes up in the workplace. You want to make sure that you are being transparent in your communications when it comes to the workplace. For whatever reason, that's coming through very strongly as well. Interesting. Let me just check one more thing here. Oh, that's fascinating. These were flipped the wrong way. So give me one moment. What else do we have for Pisces? I mean, sorry, I just said Pisces. So if you guys are dealing with a Pisces, that could be it as well, because I see this water sign energy. And so, anything else? Can you tell me about the finances for... Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well, I asked about your finances and they delivered. So the Four of Pentacles, right? Maybe being a little bit more mindful of your spending this week. And also, this is you getting recognized ultimately for a job well done. So something, it's like you're healing past a slight, like, you know, get slighted, passed up for something didn't go your way financially. It could have been, you know, that you might have been fearful about the upcoming months and how you were going to make ends meet. But this is, you know, you're getting recognized for the work you do. And like I said, that is what ultimately gets you ahead and in a better position. Nine of Pentacles, right? Things ultimately get better for you as a result of not giving up. That Aries energy is really paying off for you this week. Truthfully, I mean, that's coming through. So with relationships, I've got number 17, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So that could signify that you've got to have a clear vision in your partnerships. So let's see. Interesting. I see the Sun card here. It just flipped up. And then what's this? Scorpio energy that came through. So a death, rebirth, a transformation. You could be attracting a Scorpio. We'll know more here in a minute. Tell me more about Aries, please, this week. I've got the Hierophant and again the Seven of Wands. Interesting, because the Hierophant can sometimes signify even a marriage, right? It's like a and this is also, oh, the Sun card again. You guys could be really entering into some very happy vibes here. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's interesting, because I just saw Cancer, Queen of Cups show up, and I always see her as Scorpio. So why Scorpio, the Hierophant, and Seven of Wands? Oh, geez, guys, give me 1 second. That was a lot of cards. But the good news is they all fell in just one little pile that I was able to pick back up. Thank you. Cards everywhere. It's that Aries energy, right? Like that fiery. So Four of Cups. Maybe changing the way you see a past relationship. Because Spirit's saying here, your energy is tied up in the past and you've got new incoming energy that you're not even recognizing. It's like you don't even see it, right? Your head's tied up. And Spirit's saying, look, you've got to be intentional about your thoughts. You really have to negotiate what lives rent-free in your mind. That's been the theme for the last 2 weeks for the entire collective. What's living rent-free in your mind? How much energy are you putting into past people, places, and spaces, right? Are you thinking about, oh, I used to live in this kind of house, or I used to have this nice, you know, lifestyle, and now it's not what I had hoped for? The Hierophant comes out again, Taurus energy, with the Magician card. Literally saying you bring into manifest form what it is that's on your mind. You're the magician. You're the author, the writer, all of it. So it's, people don't love to hear that, but you really have a lot more control over what comes into your world. I mean, you're a walking algorithm, quite frankly, right? So start paying attention to what enters literally your algorithm, and it'll show you a lot about what's happening inside of you, truly. So why the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands? I just saw Nine of Pentacles. I've got the Eight of Pentacles And the Eight of Wands. This is forward moving action. Listen, if you have a crush on somebody, if you've been eyeballing somebody and you're just like a little hesitant, this is all systems go. Take action, move forward, fight for what you want. Seven of Wands, right? And I guess what I'm trying to say here is obviously don't put your time and energy into somebody who's not reciprocating. So you had Six of Pentacles show up twice. And so you want equal give and take. You want someone who's going to meet you where you are. You want someone who, you drive to them, they drive to you. You pick up a tab, they pick up a tab, right? You have, a bad day and need like all of the hugs and love, and they can provide that to you and you provide it to them, right? So I feel like you've really got to focus on the type of relationship that you want, so you make sure that you manifest the right thing. Some of you are also, I feel like, working really hard on yourselves, right? Like really going through, because this is a card of tradition as well, right? Your traditional thoughts and values, how you see relationships. I think that you might be renegotiating that in your mind, right? Because look, and I say this all the time, so often we're made to feel, without even understanding it, right? We are fed these programs that relationships are supposed to be one-on-one, maybe male-female. I mean, maybe they're supposed to be always in marriage. And for those of us who live life differently, maybe didn't hold down a marriage or didn't have a traditional relationship, sometimes we are inundated with all of these ideas that means that we're a failure somehow, right? And I want you to release that if that's a program that's running in your mind. We're meant to have experiences, right? We are here as energetic beings in corporeal form. And so our life is here literally to have experiences. And you will cycle through many relationships, maybe not all of them being romantic, but that may be your path. You may need to experience different types of energies to ascend your path ahead, because we are all on a consciousness journey together. And so I feel like you're doing a lot of internal work and reevaluating your beliefs about relationships. And I feel like, once you really start to establish that, look, I am okay. I am okay. I'm okay the way that I feel about things. I don't have to be living some sort of way. So I feel like you take a lot of action moving forward to go after what it is that you want. And I think that you're transforming the way you see yourself show up in relationships. And because you're doing so much work, because you've got the 9 of Swords here, you've got the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, lots of release, lots of opportunity for more as well. Again, some of you might be expanding your family. Truthfully, I see that coming through. So if that's not something that you want, be mindful. And I would say that, yeah, it's a lot of growth here for you this week, a lot of opportunity to see yourself differently. So what is the shadow work for Aries this week? Oh, geez. So much oomph, Aries. This reads blinded to pain number 13. This is the second time Scorpio energy shows up in your cards. Number 13 in the major arcana is Scorpio, the death and rebirth, which you have here about the past, right? Healing through the past. And I think that maybe you haven't faced your demons comfortably in a while because, look, we all have so many aspects of our life to work through. This is no shade on you. You have been dealing through a lot, right? Aries has gone through it for the last year or so. So comment below because I know you guys are feeling that. And now it's like, maybe you just don't even feel like it, right? You don't feel like fixing one more damn thing. But this is the heavy that maybe you've been avoiding, and it's the relationship sector of life. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be relationships within family, relationships with friends. There's something here that you have to face. And this week is saying it's okay, sit in it and reevaluate why you think that it failed. You failed, right? If that's a belief that you have, release it, because there are no failures here. You have to try and experience to know if it's for you or not. And this is about having the experience, sitting in whatever outcome it was, and then moving through it, right? Because that is how you can learn everything you need to and not have to relive I'm going to get that one because clearly that's for you and not have to relive a loop. Gosh, Aries, you're reading your cards. There's a lot of umph. So maybe slow your roll a little bit this week. Soak it in, right? This says, when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. Maybe that's what all of this was about, right? Release the control. Allow your mind and your emotions to just be. Sit in it. Recognize it. Thank it. Release it. Because when you can take action from a place of peace, right, rather than control. So one more time, when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So sit in it, release it, let the universe guide you to your highest and best, because honestly, it's here and available for you. That's what that Ace of Cups is. All right, Aries, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Comment below and let me know, does this apply to you, right? The more people that comment, I can actually get in touch with the vibes of my subscribers. So, and whoever's watching, but I do hope that you decide to subscribe and give me some feedback so we can work together in the future. Also, if you're looking for a more specific message, this was general. You can book at my website at starswithstasi.com. And remember, we're all stars from the sky doing the best we can with feet on the ground. So I said that wrong. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired, guys. Forgive me. One more time. We're all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next week, Aries, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead. Whatever conversations you're going to have, get your words together, right? Stop, pause. Lots of energy coming out. But I feel like this Ace of Cups is already at your doorstep. So open the door. Have a great week ahead. Shine brightly, Aries.